Hey everyone, it's Connor and
Michael,
and we're from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au.
We are.
What have we got here? We got more stuff to unbox.
More. Yeah, we have. So we've got some platinum, I'm hoping, and some very special pamps. And it's only half a delivery of the pamps, Pamp Gold, but we'll have a look at it because there's some good stuff in there. Shall I start?
Let's go. Let's get straight into it. So what makes a pamp bar even more special than they already are?
Oh, it's the quality of the presentation. So the same as the other mids, they're all 4.9s. But you will see once I tear into it, I'm just going to hack this box. You'll see when I open them in a minute that yeah, their presentation is of the highest quality. So, and not impossible. Don't take this the wrong way to get into this country, but it's difficult to get them into this country because you've got to bring them in from Switzerland. So it's a bit of a pain in the backside.
They all get stopped at the border, do they?
They get stopped in the border, and you never know if you're going to receive them in a couple of weeks or several months. So you're committing large sums of money to sit out there in the ether for who knows how long.
And nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that. What have we got in here? Ah, these are gold. That wasn't actually what I was expecting out of this one. I was sure this one was going to be platinum. So do you know what these are? Have you learnt to recognise the tubes yet?
Tubes yet? Yeah, that I know is American.
That's correct.
With that orange.
Yeah. Oh, well, so these are the buffaloes.
Gold buffaloes are quite nice.
They are very nice. So Indian on one side, Indian head, and then American coins flip vertically, not horizontally.
Yeah.
So which always confuses me.
Is there any purpose behind that? Why did they decide to flip them?
I don't know. So for Australians, they drive on the wrong side of the road and they flip their coins the wrong way. And that's all I can give you.
and they also use not the metric system. They use an inferior system of measurement.
Yes, do they ever. So we've got
a bunch of buffaloes.
Gold buffaloes in.
Beautiful.
I'll tell you a story about refueling an aeroplane in the US, where we requested kilos and they filled it up with pounds, and that was quite embarrassing.
That is a significant difference.
It certainly was, and I'll tell you what, when you're over the Pacific, it's the last thing you actually want is to go, oh, crap.
But hang on, you would have ended up with more, wouldn't you? If they filled it up with pounds instead of kilos.
No, because they filled it up with, we requested X number of kilos of fuel. Yeah. However many tonne it was, I can't remember now. And they filled that number, but in pounds, which was 2.2 pounds in a kilo. So we actually got half the fuel we needed.
Oh no!
And yeah, so that was slightly embarrassing for all involved in that incident.
Absolutely.
Oh dear.
Unboxing with the grace.
Well, sometimes it comes back to speed.
I mean, definitely these days.
Alright, let's break this sucker up. I got to give it to the Americans, they certainly know how to seal a tube.
It is an important part of shipping bullion.
Alrighty, so we have some 1 ounce platinum eagles.
Oh wow, the platinums, very nice.
And as I said, they do it the wrong way, so it confuses me every time. These are 2022 platinum eagles. And just to offend a lot of people in the world, these are the only eagles that I would actually buy.
These are, yeah, I've heard you say this in a previous video, these are the only eagles you actually like.
Yeah.
Why? What's the main draw card on this one?
Well, the gold eagles in Australia incur GST because they're not pure. So that puts them at quite a crazy price. And the silver eagles have a huge premium on them. So again, kind of not worth buying in an Australian sense.
But the platinum dodges those issues, does it?
Dodges both of those issues, actually.
How
these
so?
are 22s as well. Well, they're pure, so they don't incur GST.
Yep.
And the premium on platinum is is fairly high anyway, whatever you're doing, because it's such a difficult metal to work with. And so the premium works out to be actually fairly normal when compared to a lot of the other coins that you can get in platinum. So yeah, I actually quite like the platinum, and I love the design. I think it's
it is a beautiful, beautiful design.
Yeah, it really is. It's
the bird mid-flight. It's a good way to depict it.
We probably didn't do enough time on it. I just flicked through it because it's, you know, American Eagles, and we've had them in before. But if you actually look at the design on it, it's quite a beautiful design. It's very well thought out. You know, the bird in flight with the rising sun behind it. It's beautiful.
Spectacular, I'd even say.
Yeah. So I think that's the one the US Mint really got right. Alrighty, here we go. What have we got in here?
Oh, you're getting a bit giddy over this one.
I like PAMPs, and we just don't see them enough in this country. We really don't. So a bit of a mixed bag. So these are all 1 ounce. Yep. So they're standard rectangulars. So, and then this is the quality of a PAMP. So you can see, we'll start on the back if you like. So these are minted bars. So minted bar, for those that don't know, they're not the traditional cast bar that you imagine, where they actually melt down the gold and then they pour it into like miniature cake tins, wait for it to cool, tip out sort of thing. The minted bars actually come as part of a big sheet of gold that is punched out by a stamping machine. And then it's put inside these tamper-evident plasticised covers. So it's on the back, it's got the standard information, so what it is, the serial number, it's got a bit of a can't think, what do you call these things?
QR
code, thank you. It's got a QR code you can scan. It'll give you a bit more information, and then all the data down the side here, complete with signature. But on the other side, I think the design, the Lady Fortuna, it's a stunning design, and really stands out on any of their stuff. But, you know, the history behind it and all that sort of stuff with, you know, Greek mythology and everything, it's just...
It's such an aesthetic looking piece.
Yeah, and they are dearer than, you know, your standard Perth mints or anything along those sort of lines, but to me they're absolutely worth the extra money because of the quality of the presentation. They're still... For all those people who are going to jump on me in the comments and say, oh, but it's an ounce of gold and, you know, it's only worth an ounce of gold. You're 100% right. You're absolutely right. But when you can take pleasure in it as well, you've got to factor in that aesthetic pleasure into the price. And I absolutely think the PAMP bars are 110% worth the price that you pay for them. But of course I would say that because I'm selling them.
Yep.
So I'll admit that bias right from the start.
All right, next. Have we got any concept of what these might be?
I believe these are all PAMPs, but in various sizes, but I may stand corrected.
Oh, here we go.
And they hide things in their packaging, which is incredibly dangerous. Here we go. So this is, I was just talking about the cast bar difference. These are actually cast bars. So
well, that's convenient.
They're in 100 gram size. And again, I think I think PAMP just finishes their product really nicely. Even their cast bar, which is just a standard run-of-the-mill. I mean, the certificate's in the way there, but you can see the bubbling on the back. It just presents really nicely. So we've got them in 100 gram in cast bars. We've got them in 1 ounce minted bars. The one problem that I have with PAMPs, opening their flaming boxes.
That's a very good point, yep. I've noticed that myself even.
That one was relatively easy. Some of them are just, it's like pulling teeth. So these, again, you've got the miniature Lady Fortuna on this one. So these, I'm guessing, are 5 grammers, yep. So we actually have all the sizes, I believe, in stock, 1 gram through to the 1 ounce, I think, in minted bars, and then 100 grammers in cast bars. Obviously, we've already shown you.
So if you're looking for some PAMP products, now's the time.
We are now, I believe. These are 10 grammers, so we've got some 10 grammers in stock. These are more 5 grammers. I believe that we've had some stopped at the border.
What? Really?
Yes.
Does that happen often?
Yes. So you know, we've placed an order. They've cleared 2/3 of the order, and then they've decided that actually this box can be held because, believe it or not, I think they're arguing about the fact that one box incurs GST and the rest don't, which none of them actually incur GST. But
how long does it generally take for a dispute like that to resolve?
Any time between 48 hours and 48 weeks.
Right. Okay. Makes it a lot of fun for you, I'm sure.
It's one of the reasons why, you know, why I say it's difficult to get stuff in from overseas, because you have to be prepared to say, well, you know, there's $200,000 worth of gold sitting in Border Force somewhere, and they'll clear it when they clear it, and they won't clear it any earlier than that.
Sitting in limbo.
So you can see in here we've got 1 grammers, 1 gram, 1 gram, 1 gram, 2.5 grammers, 1 gram, 2.5 gram. So currently not stuck in Border Force. We have 1 gram. So I don't know, I probably should pull some of these out so you can see, shouldn't I? So 1 gram in size. So they're teeny tiny little things. And then there was a 2.5 grammer in here somewhere, just there. Great for presents, the 1 grammer. So high on premium, because as we always say, the bigger you go, the cheaper it becomes in a premium sense above spot. And obviously the converse of, or the opposite of that is the smaller you go, the more you're going to pay in premium. So, you know, if you compare this to say a 1 ounce bar, yeah, the premiums on it are horrendous, but you're paying $100 and you're getting a bit of gold, and it's great to, you know, give away or, you know, even have for yourself. You know, it's that good fractional size. So that's the 1 gram, the 2.5 gram.
So the 1 gram on the left, the 2.5 on the right, and they do really maintain their detail of the images.
They do. And then you've got the 5 gram there. So 10 gram underneath, if I can move that. I believe, and I'll have to check the paperwork to see what's stuck in customs, but I believe a 20 gram and possibly the 50 gram is stuck in customs at the moment. So that's your 10 gram there.
Every size you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, and then your 1 ounce is here. Oops, got him upside down. So you can see the pamps, and I know I'm waxing lyrical here because I'm a big fan of the pamp presentation. I think they just do a sterling job with it. So yeah, very excited about them, that we've got them in stock. Now, these are more platinum, and as embarrassing as this is to admit, I have no clue what's in here.
Well, that makes it exciting. That makes it fun.
So they look Canadian-ish.
Yeah, that looks like a maple leaf on the top there.
So yeah, looks like we've got some platinum maples.
Oh, gorgeous.
Which
yeah.
I didn't even know I'd ordered.
Wow. Because the maples are quite a beautiful design as is, but then you see it in that platinum, and there is just a slight difference there that I can't quite tell what it is, but it just, the shine on that is gorgeous.
Yeah, and they come up and they've still got the security feature on there.
Let's see if we can get a bit of zoom going on. Oh, if we want to focus.
It's not going to focus?
No, it'll have to be a B-roll thing.
Yeah, okay.
But that security design there is a maple leaf within a maple leaf within a maple leaf.
Yeah.
Within a maple leaf, I think.
So there's several security design features which we've gone through on a previous video. And I believe these are 1 ounce ones, but I'm reading it upside down, so I might actually stand corrected. I can borrow it for a moment.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you know, you're getting old, don't you? Yeah, no, they're 1 ounce platinum. But yeah, they're a beautiful design, and because of the density of platinum, it's deceptively heavy for its size, which I think is one of the attractions of it. So it's got that silverish look with the platinum density and expense to it. And you're like,
I see the excitement in your eyes when that one comes up.
Look, the problem is in this job, you get these sort of things in and you go all geeky, and people look at you funny who don't understand. But this, you know, ticks my box on so many levels. It's not funny. And that, I think, is the last one to open for this one.
Yeah.
So I reckon this was quite an exciting one. So just to recap, we've got the gold buffaloes back in stock. We've got platinum eagles in stock. We've got the platinum maples. We've also got or as soon as Border Force releases, we've got all the range of Pamp bars in minted from 1 through, definitely through to 1 ounce, but I actually think we've got 50 grammers as well. And then we've got the 100 grammers in the cast bar in Pamp. Grab them while you can. I don't know, particularly with what you see kicking off in Europe at the moment, I don't know actually if we'll be able to get more. I assume we will, but I don't know when that could be. It could be months away or weeks away. I have no clue.
So this stuff will have to tie us over until our next supply.
Yeah, so whenever that will be. So if you want them, grab them while you can. If you're not, you're not in a screaming hurry, I'm sure we will get them, but I just can't guarantee when we'll get them in again.
Well, thank you very much for showing us through that one, Michael.
No worries.
And we will see you in the next one.
Have fun.